Here we have the plot from the previous points example, and what we want to do now is to add linear regression lines, separate lines for each of the two subsets of individuals, the blue dots and the red dots. And to do that, we'll use the abline command. Abline stands for AB line, and it's a command that draws a line based on two parameters, an intercept and a slope. A is the intercept and B is the slope of the line. And to provide the abline command with an intercept and a slope, we'll use the linear regression model, which we will look at in more detail during the statistics day later on. But for now, it's sufficient to see how it's used to draw a regression line. And the command you use is LM, which is short for linear model. And the argument to LM is basically a formula which is very much the same as you use for making the plot up here. You define a subset here of doses for individuals where v equals C1a equals 0, and you explain that this is a function of age in the same subset. And as you can see, it looks quite the same. You can just copy and paste this piece of code, and that's why I like to use the tilde rather than the comma version when plotting. And finally, we make this line blue. And if we start by running this part, the linear regression model, as you can see, it returns an intercept and a slope, which is just what we need to make this line. So we redraw the plot, and then we run this line of code here. And we get a blue line, a regression line based on linear regression of the blue dots here. And if we repeat this but changes the subset to those with v equals C1a equals 2 and the color red, we get the second regression line here.